Hi, it's TRC Retro Programming. Happy to be back with you again. For anyone that's interested, I've been using VCC, emulating the Color Computer 3, and um, what do you call it? I have read the first 7 chapters, and that's as far as I've gotten. So I just looked into this yesterday, and I can tell you that yesterday I was entirely confused because it was my first day with Extended Basic, I think it's called, for the Color Computer 3. I went straight to the graphics section, which is like chapter 24 or something, and I tried understanding palette, and it made a little bit of sense, but I just couldn't get a grasp on it. So I put it away, and then I tried it again later, and it didn't work as expected. I can only get 2 colors in high resolution, P mode 4, and 4 colors for the other ones, the same as the Color Computer 2. Okay, I'm told that you can get up to 16 colors, but there must be some sort of trick or something. I'm not even going to go there yet. Let's just forget about that right now. So basically, I did some testing yesterday, and like I said, it was the same as the Color Computer 2, other than it has color codes from 0 to 63, and there are 64 colors. I ran through them haphazardly. I'm not sure if I got all of them to display, but I think I did. But there's a little trouble there. They want you to fill in on your own to identify what these 64 colors are, and I am partially colorblind, and there's no way that I'm going to identify myself 64 different shades of, like, I think there's like, honestly, I think what they did is they took their 8 original colors and they used a filter of some sort. And so we have like, this is just my guess, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but like this, so they used a filter on green, and they have 8 different shades of green, and so 8 times 8 is 64. And if you go through yellow, blue, red, and so on, you'll get those 64 colors. One of them is hot pink, which is pretty cool. But what I really need here is someone who has a list of these color codes. Send it to me in the comments so I don't have to decipher this on my own. I'm not typing in like, this huge program they want you to type in, and they want you to go through and label all the colors. That's not going to happen. So I'm sure someone could give me the color codes. It would be much appreciated, and when I get to that point, I can utilize it. But I've read the first, I think, 6 chapters yesterday, and then I read the 7th chapter just now. I just blew through it because I knew most of it already. There's some slight variations, and then in chapter 7, it really got interesting. So what I did here is I wrote a short little program, and there are tons of bonuses on this computer compared to the last one for text screen graphics. It's like night and day. So I'm going to go through this program I used with 80. This is the one I like the best. You could use either the standard 32, then there's a 40, then there's an 80, which really stretches it out horizontally. And I love to write, and you can write your heart out, in this text mode because, if I do the math, 80 times 24, that's, wait, 24 times 80, wait, one more time. 24 times 80 comes out to 1,920 characters. On the text screen, I mean, you could write like a book. I don't know if my math is right here, but that sounds like a lot, like almost 2,000 characters on this screen right here. That's what the math says. And I saw a couple variations on input and one or two other small things. And I don't know how much that matters. And then there's like a comma that you can use to like, I don't know. But anyways, so I use the widescreen. And then I CLS2. Before I run the program, CLS2 looks like this. Now, standard colors tell me that CLS2 is yellow, but this is not yellow. They changed it around a little bit, but if I CLS1, that is definitely green. So the next one should be yellow, and it's not. It looks red to me. If I CLS4, I wonder what happens. Now, I don't know what color that is. So I'm not used to this yet, but I just picked a random number. And if you want to get out of anything that this computer does in a text mode, you get out of it by CLSing to its default of green, which is still 1. And the thing with this is we go from 8 standard colors plus black to like 1,000 colors in different variations. They made it's just like overwhelming. I don't know how I'm going to get a handle on this, but I just CLS2 for the sake of the program. And so I did a Shakespeare quote. So I have string $, is all the world's a stage. And the nice thing about this, they call it a high resolution text mode. I don't know if width 40 is considered high resolution text. I don't care. I'm only interested in the high res. But in this mode, you can have real life upper and lowercase characters, which is amazing. And now we have a locate command, which is a super boost on print at, which is a real pain in the neck because you have to use a cumbersome method of figuring out where that location is. Locate, simply you just use the grid and you do X, Y, and you get the cursor there to that position, and it sets you up to print whatever you want in that location. So what I did is I centered the text on the X value, and I did halfway down for the Y value. And then we have ATTR. I don't know what it stands for. It could be attribute. I don't know. But so the first number corresponds to the text color, and the second number corresponds to the text background. However, it doesn't change the screen. You still need to use CLS. So if I go ATTR31 right now, you can see I have white over red, and we have it's just for the text. It doesn't clear the screen. But now I'm stuck in this. Okay, now it did a background, but you can use them. It doesn't necessarily do a background for you. Okay, but now I'm stuck in this. So anything that this computer does in text mode, you get out of it by going to the default, because I only want to see my code in black and green because that's what the other computer did. And even though it's kind of fun to see it in a different shade, you really don't need to. And then you can use comma B for blink, and you'll see that in a minute. And then comma U for underlining the text. Don't confuse B with making it bold. It does not make it bold, it blinks. And so when I run this program, and then we have print a $sign, okay, we get the desired effect here. However, I still have the cursor hanging on the end there. And I'm hoping that someone can tell me why that's there, because I definitely don't want that there. All the world's a stage is just a Shakespeare quote, and I forgot the the play that it's from. I think it's As You Like It. I'm pretty sure it's from As You Like It, which is a great play. I don't know if anyone else there reads Shakespeare, but I'm a Shakespeare enthusiast, and I've read all of his principal plays, or most of them. And when I was taking a class at the beginning of this year, and I can't believe the year is almost over, my professor quoted this, and he didn't know he knew it was Shakespeare, but he didn't know that I was a Shakespeare enthusiast, and I knew, exactly which play and where it came from, but I never told him. So this is kind of a little shout out to him. I'm sure he doesn't watch color computer videos, but this is the first thing that popped into my head. So the other thing, as you can see, that it continues this behavior onto the code screen, and you need to get rid of it because I can't code like this. So CLS1 gets you back to where you want to be, and that's it. So a few things here. I need the color codes. The other thing is I put print a $sign semicolon, and it stops it from having that bar there, but now we have the cursor there. So how do I deal with that? Just those two things right now I want to know. I'm going to read a few more chapters tomorrow. It's the weekend. And I want to get more into this, controlling these colors, because it's just overwhelming. You go from 8 to 64, and you can have like zillions of combinations of colors. Like, how do you get a handle on that? The last thing I want to say about this is I am definitely impressed by this so far. Definitely impressed. The VCC keyboard, you can have it Cocoa Original, which I know where things are on that keyboard, but without a layout, I'm gonna forget. So I'm having a problem with that. I don't know why it doesn't show a keyboard layout reference. If it does, I don't know where it is. So I have to switch back and forth between PC keyboard and Cocoa keyboard, which is a real pain, and I can't do that. So I'm like I need like an overlay. I might have to print something out because TiraCity had an overlay on screen, and I might have to print a card out because I cannot remember where everything is on the keyboard. It's not a PC keyboard, and if you want to break the program, you have to press End on your PC keyboard, End, and on a laptop it doesn't even have that. So you can't break the program. Now I have an external keyboard because I can't use a laptop keyboard. It drives me nuts. I have an Amazon Basics, and I would recommend you buy one if you're going to use this, or just if you type a lot, buy one, and they're not expensive, but it has an end, and I was trying Escape, Backspace is normally what it is on other emulators, but on this one, it's end, and I'm pressing it right now, and so at least now I can at least work with this. Um, it says nothing about disk. It says cartridge. I have no idea how to use the disk function on this. That's another question that I have. It when it starts up, it doesn't say disk basic. It just says extended basic. So I have to get disk basic in there. I'm not going back to tape, that's for sure. And the only thing that's offered is cartridge. I don't know. I'm afraid to hit any of these because last time I lost my audio, so I'm not going to do that. But I don't see a disc insert anywhere on here, so I don't know. I gotta soup this up to have disk functions, and that's the final question here. So I'm gonna put all this stuff in the whatever it's called. I can't even think right now. In the comment, not the comment area, but below where the video is, the description. I'm gonna put it in the description. I'm gonna put these questions that I have, and you guys can help me out through this. I know you know a lot more than I do, and I'm gonna get this thing running, and I'm gonna use hopefully this platform to finish my Color Computer 2 Tales of Suburbia game, which is almost done. So, and then I'm going to go forward with learning the rest of this computer here and see what we can do with this better enhanced um, um, you know, version of the TRS-80, and you know, what's it called? This only ran from 1986 to 1992, and apparently it got cut off, and who knows why. So that's what, 97, 98, 99, 2000. Wait, I'm not even in the right years here. If let me use my calculator. 1992, 1986 to 1992 is only 6 years. So wow, they ran for 6 years and then just stopped. So I don't know. Weird, right? But we still have this. We still have this asset that we can utilize here, and I'm gonna do my best to try to cover the Color Computer 3. But mind you, I need to finish Tales of Suburbia, which it's entirely finished. I just need to link it together. It ended up taking, I have 7 granules left, and so I think I used 60 for the whole game. It fit on one disc, and it's done. I just need to link the files together and do a final test run. So the game's done. The 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 promo or the demo is already on the archive. I gave it to L. Curtis Boyle's site, but it's not up yet. He said he was behind. Hopefully he'll get it up for the demo, but the whole game's going to be released very shortly. I want to get it out the door because I'm tired of dealing with it. It's a great game, but it's something that I've been working on for like 3 years. And it's just gone from forum to forum, and now I want to get it out so people can play it. Ghost Saga is also on the TRS archive right now. I tried to make a video the other day, but it got screwed up lately. My videos aren't coming out right. For Halloween, I wanted it out, but it's been on there for a while, so you guys can go play that. And the good thing about being on the archive is you can play it without downloading it. But you have to use the gamepad, and you have to put it as a virtual joystick on the right slot, or it won't work. Don't ask me why. And that's it. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to get this out. We had a lot of responses to an enormous amount of responses to my little video that I made of like making video games for beginners. I mean, I got like 60 hits in a couple of days, and so this tells me that we have a lot of beginners out there apparently watching this channel, and that's great. You can get a lot of information on this channel. I suggest you go sort through the videos, and you'll find everything you need to become an apt programmer. I don't know, I've shared my journey up to this point, and I'm making like quality video games right now. And it took a few years. I also think that I need to be a guest on the Color Computer, what's it called? Coco Talk or whatever. What is it called now? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I just watched this today. And, you know, Coco Nation, is it? Yeah, it's Coco Nation now. So I watch it every Saturday after it goes off the air, usually. And what was I talking about? The Coco Nation. I don't know. I have no idea. I am just very tired right now. But I'm gonna cut this off. I'm gonna put this out there. We're gonna get Tales of Suburbia. People have been waiting years for this. Out there, and all my software is free. It's shareware. Um, uh, what do you call it? So you can distribute it as you wish, but it is still copyrighted. Um, and then after that, I have Mario Brothers, Cosmic Arc, and Coco Ultimate, and there's no way I'm getting to all that. If I'm trying to learn the three, so I can't have too many things going on. But Cosmic Arc, that's almost finished. The other ones are far from being finished. I don't know. I want to finish Cosmic Arc next, probably, and it's almost finished. I keep getting into these projects like asteroids. I just keep getting into these things and I never finish them. Like, so I can't finish them all. Some of them are just beyond my ability, but I need the main ones I've gotten done so far is Ghost Saga and Tales of Suburbia demo. Now the full game is coming out shortly. Then I have the other three that I mentioned, and honestly, I want to try to go back to Cosmic Arc because it's almost done. So I don't know. I'm going to be focusing on that and this and learning this. So that's really all I can do, and I don't know. I have no idea what's going to come after that, but anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you back with more of this and final version of Tales of Suburbia, and then Cosmic Arc. So thank you. Take care. Bye.